electromechanical switch that is used to control an electronic circuit locally or remotely. Relays are used where it is necessary to control a circuit using a low power signal, or where several circuits must be controlled by one signal. Relays ensure complete electrical isolation between the controlling and controlled circuits. Main parts of a relay are as follows. There are two main sides in relay. One is primary side, and other is secondary side. The primary side provides the control signal to operate the relay. This could be controlled by a manual switch, a thermostat, or some other type of sensors. The primary side is generally connected to a low voltage DC supply. Secondary side contains the load which needs to be switched and controlled. In this load is any kind of device which consume electricity, such as a fan, pump, or even a light bulb. In the primary side, we find an electromagnetic coil. This coil generates magnetic field when current passes through it. Armature is at the end of electromagnet. It is the small component which is pivoted when the electromagnet energizes. It attracts the armature, and when the electromagnet is de-energized, the armature returns to its original position. A small spring is used to achieve this action, which is connected to the armature. Movable contactor is present on the secondary side. When the armature is attracted to an electromagnet, it closes and completes the circuit on secondary side. Working of relay. We have two types of basic electromechanical relay, that is normally open and normally closed type. In normally open type, there is no electricity flows in the secondary circuit, therefore load is off. However, when the current is passed through the primary circuit, the magnetic field is induced in the electromagnet. This magnetic field attracts the armature and pulls the movable contactor until it touches the terminals of secondary circuit. This completes the circuit and provides the electricity to the load. In the normally closed type, the secondary is normally complete, so the load is on. When the current is passed through the primary circuit, the electromagnetic field causes the armature to push away, which disconnects the contactor and break the circuit. This cuts the supply of electricity to the load. Solid-state relay, SSR. Solid-state relay is made up of semiconductors instead of mechanical parts. It uses electrical and optical properties of solid-state semiconductor to perform its input and output isolation as well as switching functions. In this type of device, say LED light on the primary side instead of an electromagnet. When the control input is applied to a solid-state relay, on LED lights up which produce infrared light. This light is received by a photosensitive transistor which converts the light signal into an electrical signal and switches the circuit. The advantages of solid-state relay. It has very low power consumption as compared to EMR relay. It has a longer lifespan because there are no physical contacts to burn out. The disadvantages of solid-state relay. The main disadvantage of SSR relay is its nominal voltage drop across the semiconductor, which wastes power in the form of heat. Example of usage of relay. Let's take an example of pump system to maintain a certain water level in storage tank. In this, we are using electromechanical normally closed relay. In this, when the water level is low, the pump is on. But when it reaches the maximum limit, and it completes the circuit and pulls the contactor away, which cuts the power to the pump,